Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did a thing. I may or may have not leveled up on Area 52. It was actually way more of a grind than I thought it would be. In comparison to Alar, it's actually way longer. It's not even funny, to be completely honest with you. However, this will be for testing purposes, I guess, if you want to say. Just to triple check if a build is actually going to be worth playing, even trying. Because some builds that I theory craft just straight up don't work, right? And that's kind of the whole point of theory crafting. But this allows me to take it to the next step, that I theory craft it and then somewhat test it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm going to be way more strong on this server, so you got to keep that in mind. Don't look at the numbers. I mean, I am 81 eye level, so that is pretty. I don't know what you can get up in Ascension or in Alar server, but this is where I'm currently at. I literally just dinged 70 yesterday, but I just wanted to go over a build that I've been sitting on for a while since it came out, honestly. So this is the new and approved Chain Lightning tank, and the only thing that you need to get is Elemental Mastery. Honestly, it's doable on Alar, and I'm literally just waiting for it, because this will 100% be my favorite tank. It mixes everything that I love about tanking. It mixes in, you know, looking like an absolute badass because it's a two-handed parry tank. It's just, oh, it's so gross. Let's just go over the enchants. So we got Stormborn, and this honestly makes the whole build, right? So Elemental Mastery, it's on a 2-minute cooldown. I wish you could like somehow get it lowered. If anybody has in the comments has any idea about how to do that, please enlighten me. But Elemental Mastery now also increases your melee haste by 15%, which is, you know, it's nice. Not really why we take this, but it is, you know, a little extra. It halves the cooldown of Storm Strike. While Elemental Mastery or Shamanistic Rage are active, your Storm Strike deals additional nature damage to all enemies in front of you. That's why this looks so sick, is because it like does this, and I'll show you in a sec, but it does this like chain lightning thing on the ground. It's anyways. In addition to the damage of your lightning born, chain lightning spells now increased by 20% of your attack power, and your lightning shield orbs by 10% of your attack power, which is really good actually. Which means that we can actually just go full attack power and not have to do a spell tank. We are also taking mental quickness just to, you know, juice up the spells just a little bit more. But yeah, Elemental Mastery would be BIS. Because it does all those extra things, like halves the cooldown of your Storm Strike, as well as gives you 15% melee haste. But realistically, it's just that Storm Strike does damage in front of you, as well as the, you know, scaling of your Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, and Lightning Orb. So if you do happen to get Shamanistic Rage, that is also a very viable option. Plus, I'm pretty sure you get like all red and shit with Shamanistic Rage, right? Anyways, take Natural Disaster for increased nature threat, obviously, because we're, you know, a lightning tank. We take Thunder and Lightning. This is also a new RE that is so good, it's not even funny. Your Lightning Shield Orbs increase the damage of your Thunderclap by 3% per active orb. And with this specific build, we have 12 orbs. Dealing damage with Lightning Shield reduces the cooldown of your Thunderclap. So Thunderclap is going to be on a really short cooldown, because every tick of our Lightning Shield is going to reduce that cooldown, right? So we're literally just, it's a Thunderclap two-handed parry tank, like I kind of just did, with a little bit of extra juice. This is like a way that you're able to take this build. And then Crackling Thunder, because we're going to be clapping so much, leaves it on the Crackling Thunder on the ground, does damage, generates more threat, etc, etc. And then we take Improved Shields, which is just buffs our Lightning Shield by 15%, which is really, really good. You could probably swap. All the blue ones are like really up to you, whatever you think is worth it. The only thing I would say is mandatory is Spiritual Attunement and Static Shock. Everything else is kind of up to debate. You can really do whatever you want. I just think 15%, probably a solid place to be, you know, when our build kind of revolves around shield orbs. But we took 1 point into parry chance, doesn't stack. Spiritual Attunement to be healed. We also, I'll go over the talents in a sec, but I took Improved Storm Strike, which gives us 100% chance to immediately grant us 15% of our base mana. The second part's irrelevant, but it's kind of plays like, I guess, the Judgment of the Wise, where you press Judgment, you get 20% of your mana back. And then Static Shock, mandatory, like I said. Increases the chance to proc your Static Shock talent by 3%, and increases the charges of your Lightning Shield by 1. So it gives us an additional 3 orbs, which we want to stack as many orbs as possible. And then I just went Taunting Thunderclap, increases our Thunderclap threat by 15%. All right, let's just go over the talents. All right, so Improve Righteous Fury, obviously, right? We've been over this. Reckoning, basically mandatory for any parry tank. increases your parry chance by 5%, and then after being hit or avoiding attack, your next 3 melee will generate an additional attack. It pumps, trust. Light's Vengeance, whenever we parry, deals holy damage to the attacker. It also deals additional threat, but it also gives us 3% additional parry. I haven't figured out if this is quite worth yet. It's kind of tricky. It is, and it isn't. This will help immensely with your single target threat, and I just put it here because there's really not much else that I can do. Like in terms of putting your point, like I guess you could put it in like precision, but eventually that's going to be, you know, taken out. Prove riposte though, if you're really not struggling on single target threat, then you probably don't need to take this. 3% parry chance is nice. I'm not taking a riposte in this build. But basically, just if you guys watched my last video, this increases the threat of your Ghostly Strike and your riposte by 60%. So when you press that Ghostly Strike button, it's ripping right off of them. And then we take Ghostly Strike, obviously. And then we're taking Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Elemental Mastery, which, if for anyone that doesn't know, Elemental Mastery, when activated, your next Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Lava Burst becomes instant. Costs no mana. In addition, you also gain 15% spell haste. And then we're taking Lightning Overload, which gives our Lightning Bolt and Chain Lightning a 33% chance to cast a second version of it at half the damage and deals no threat. Basically, this is just for me personally, because nothing feels better when you Chain Lightning and it does it again. It just feels so good. Lightning Shield, very mandatory. Just summons balls around you that float and then does nature damage when you're attacked, which works really well when you're a tank because you're being attacked literally all the time. Rock Batter Weapon, definitely not mandatory. Just boosts that attack power conversion rate into spell power. Static Shock, you have a 12% chance to hit your target with a lightning shield when you deal damage with our attacks, so which is really nice. I'm taking it for the lightning shield gains 6 additional charges because we really want to increase the damage of our thunderclap, but as well as the capstone bonus, your storm strike adds 3 charges to your lightning shield, which means realistically, I'm hoping you press your lightning shield and then you literally just press storm strike on CD, and hopefully that's able to keep your lightning shield up. And then we take Maelstrom Weapon for the chain lightning and a lightning bolt. Just make some instant cast because I'm not. You're not gonna be able to cast with this build. Maybe you can like start the pull with a chain lightning, but yeah, you basically you're doing your normal rotation, thunderclap prio, and then chain lightning when it comes up with Maelstrom. Storm strike, obviously you need that. It also increases our nature damage, which is really cool to that target. Improved storm strike, like I said, gives us 100% chance to immediately grant 50% of our base mana. Thunderclap, Iron Will, pretty straightforward for a parry tank, converts our strike to parry. You can also take, actually I'll put it in here right now actually. If you do happen to roll Mocking Blow, that's a fantastic CD for this. Mocking Blow is worth all day, every day. So if you get Mocking Blow as a 200 parry tank, please take it. If you don't take it, you're trolling. But I usually don't put it in there because I've rerolled two-handed parry tanks probably 16 times now, and that's not even an over-exaggeration, and I've never seen Mocking Blow. I don't know why. The game hates me, whatever reason. But yeah, Iron Will gives that Mocking Blow 15% damage reduction, which is really sick. Deflection, really good. Mandatory. Tactical Mastery, also very important. Very cool. I like the whole stagger mechanic. Last Stand, if you can roll this. The chances of you rolling Last Stand as well as Elemental Mastery or Shamanistic Rage are very slim, but always take Last Stand if you happen to see it as a tank because it is just so good. 25% of max HP for 20 seconds gives your healer so much time to react. Plus, who doesn't like to see 13,000 HP, 14,000 HP? Devastate will be probably mandatory in this build just to stack up the Maelstrom. You could probably get away with Sunder Armor, however, it's just not going to feel as good because you're not getting those stacks faster, right? So you're just going to be Chain Lightning less, which the build doesn't really revolve around Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is kind of just the little extra. The build revolves around that juicy Thunderclap on a short CD. So although Sunder Armor is doable, your damage will be less and you'll be less cool because you're not Chain Lightning more, right? And that's kind of the whole point. It's the same build that I did previously, except it's actually more viable because it's not so focused on the Chain Lightning. That was the part that I couldn't get to work consistently. Like it just has to be a little extra on top kind of thing. It can't be an entire build where you're only Chain Lightning if you want it to be meta. And I think this build, if you can happen to get this entire build, I think it would be so meta. This build, in theory, looks so good on paper. Adaptive Defense, 5% dodge, The final rank of this talent reduces the damage you take by 5% for 10 seconds. You can also take Aspect of the Monkey with 2 points into Aspect Mastery, which gives you 4% reduced damage. Really good. Obviously, this depends on rolls, but you can start Aspect of the Monkey if you want to put 2 points in there. Then maybe you can take points away from Improve Riposte. Take 2 points away from that or something, and then maybe take this and put it in Precision or something. That's completely up to you, right? So I'm just going to leave that in the guide right now. We are 62. Just keep that in mind, okay? But that is 100% a valid option, right? 4% for 2 talent points compared to 5%. Honestly, you can even get rid of Ademptive Defense and put that. Actually, let's do that. In a perfect world, you would have both, but, you know, Alar is limited talents. So let's just do this. The flat 5% is really nice, but yeah. So now we get 3% dodge, as well as you can start Aspect of the Monkey and Aspect Mastery. That sounds pretty good. But yeah, this is the build. I'm going to show you it. We're probably going to go into a dungeon. Just don't be scared. It's a TBC dungeon. I just kind of want to show you that it works and has potential. Let's just go over what I think you probably should start in card. All right, so I think you should start Righteous Fury, Defensive Stance, Thunderclap, Aspect of Monkey. I think this is just a solid start. You know, you got your threat, you got your main ability, and then you got Aspect of the Monkey, a little defensive on the top. Just in case later on you decide to go Aspect Mastery, which is very solid option, by the way. And then this is the card starting priority. If you have Ellie Mastery or Shamanistic Rage, 100% card that thing. Those are your top priority. Last Stand, that's another really good card. Storm Strike, very important for the build. Ghostly Strike, also very important. Devastate, very important. Rockbiter, this is where it kind of starts to get a little bit less important, these last 3. Rockbiter is still good if you have that as a card and don't have any of these other ones, and you kind of want to risk these. That's entirely up to you, right? Rockbiter, really good, converts that attack power into spell power, which makes you just do more damage. With those big Chain Lightnings, Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt being like bottom tier. If you have it and literally have nothing else, like, you know, at that point, I probably wouldn't suggest trying to go for this build. I personally am literally just waiting for Ellie Mastery. I have everything else. I have Storm Strike, Ghostly Strike, Devastate. Like, dude, I'm so excited. I just want to do this on Alar, man. But yeah, this is what I think you should start in card. All right, so let's get right into this. Oh, also, didn't mention this before. I have 12 points left. I didn't take all of them, all the points that I count on 70, just to like kind of show what it's doable. Obviously I have gear, so please don't pay attention to the damage, even though I think the damage is probably going to be really good if you can get this geared. But I failed to mention that if you can get Blessing of Sank, that would be mint, like absolutely mint. This gives so much mana, it's definitely worth. But yeah, on this I chose bare minimal. Obviously Mocking Blow, like I don't know if I'm going to get that. Last Stand, also another one that I don't think is going to be easy to get on Alar. But everything else I chose. Hand of Freedom, also another one. I mean, this is a legendary slot, so maybe. Hand of Reckoning is the best taunt in the game, as it does damage to anything that isn't on you, that you don't have current threat of. I chose Conjure Water purely because I was running out of mana testing. Oh yeah, let's just go over how this feels, man. So you want to start off with putting a lightning shield on, right? And then you're Storm Striking on CD. And then Devastating on CD. You're kind of just, oh, I have rage issues. I get it. I understand. Okay, we're gonna. So this is why we test things on this server. That's all I gotta say. So I'm having rage issues, which means we have to take one of these off. Okay, so this. I don't think we're gonna have problems with the threat because of the fact that we have natural disasters. So I'm gonna take Taunting Thunder off. Yep. Taunting Thunder, see you later. And we're gonna have to put on Anger Management, which realistically you don't need 3 points. So I'm gonna put 2 points. 2 points is a very nice amount. And then we're just gonna do like, I don't know, Stamina, I guess. Stamina, Survivalist. Just gives us 1% stamina. Like, I don't know. You can put something else there. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to put this. Also, this build will be linked in the Discord as well as in the description. So make sure you look out for that. So for the sake of the video, I'm not going to go buy it because I'm super broke on the server. And for whatever reason, every enchant on this server is omega expensive. So literally all right now I'm running is Spiritual Atonement on 3, the purple REs and the legendary, as well as the static shock times 3. I still have all these slots open that I'll eventually fill out, but just for the sake of the video, I'm not running them because your boy poor. So with these extra talent points, I'm going to put it into anger management. I'm gonna put 2 points into anger management. So this allows us to generate the rage. We're also not being smacked, so keep that in mind, but no one likes walking into a dungeon and like has to wait for their rage to gen. Essentially, you get 5 stacks, chain lightning, thunderclap, storm strike on CD, so you generate those lightning. You want to make sure you're keeping up your lightning shield. Thunderclap on CD, devastate on CD. As soon as you get that big fit, boom! Oh, dude, that looks so cool. Storm strike on CD, thunderclap. Thunderclap takes priority, and then storm strike. Look at that CD just drop, dude. Like, feels so good, dude. And then you want to pop off. You want to absolutely pop off. This is what you do. You ready? Elemental mastery into a storm strike. Look at that, dude. Look at the animation on the ground. Into a chain lightning. Let's go. Here it is. Here it is. Look at that on the ground. It looks so sick. Hey, dude, this feels so good. Also, weak ores will be listed in the description as well. But yeah, see how the mana is like, obviously I'm not being healed right now. I'm not taking damage. Just the chain lightnings, dude. Look, just this alone. Like, it just feels so good. All right, so that's how it plays on a dummy. Let's take it into a TBC dungeon. I'll just say this, okay? Don't be mad that I'm on Area 52. It's more than just testing. I'll be honest. Alar's kind of getting a little bit frustrating with trying, because of the fact that I have so many of these builds that I want to put out, but I just can't because I can't roll the cards, dude. And I thought it was gonna change with the whole ticket thing, but they're like so out of the possibility even like getting one of those cards. It's just not gonna happen. I'd have to prestige 50 times, and I'm already on like prestige 60, and that's not even over exaggeration. I've played this game for a while now, and like, you know, that's realistically what I've just been doing is prestiging. I haven't even done any end game content because I haven't felt any of my builds are good enough. All right, we got an insta Q. Although leveling on Area 52 sucks, the end game where everyone's 70 is actually fairly good. I did just dink 70, but the population is pretty solid. Like, look how many people are here. And I'm not saying I'm done playing Alar, and I'm not saying I'm done doing prestige videos, because I do love that server. But it's just a little frustrating in terms of content creating because of the fact that I want to do builds like this and I can't roll LE Mastery. Same with like the Dragon Roar thing. Obviously, it's way cooler on Alar when you actually get those builds because no one else has those builds. But yeah, here we are. Hello? Wait, 4 people weren't ready? Am I being trolled? I don't know what dungeon we're getting. Man, it's been so long since I played TBC. Also, it's just a breath of fresh air to not have to deal with classic dungeons. TBC dungeons are so fast in comparison. All right, looks like we got ramparts. Let's go, dude. All right, so these mobs are gonna get... Oh, they're 71, never mind. Oh, this is my first heroic. Oh, shit. All right, let's see if we get donged on, all right? I have faith in the build. I have faith in it. So far, it's holding threat. Oh, I didn't take Righteous Fury. Wait, hold on. I didn't take Righteous Fury. I'm so bad at this game. Where is it? Don't hate me, group, please. Okay, we got it on. We got it on. We're good. All right, let's do something cheeky here. Look at that. Look at that range pull, dude. And we're gonna do a storm strike. Look at that. Look at it. Big LA. We're popping defensives. So you wanna, when you pop LE Mastery, you wanna make sure you're pressing that storm strike on CD because it is halved, right? Or it's not half, it's reduced. So you gotta make sure you're pressing that. Make sure you're keeping up the lightning shields. So far, pretty good. I popped both my CDs on that though, but we're getting a little juicy here. Yeah, it was probably not a good idea. I don't know how good people are at this. I'm not sure. I don't even know what gear I'm supposed to be. It allowed me to queue up, so I mean, like, obviously, eye level wise was like, you know what? But maybe they just hit a lot harder. I'm used to normals. I just hit 70 yesterday. I'm missing literally everything. Yeah, I gotta get the hit chance up. Oh, I'm dead again. Oh, Riptide, chain lightning. I mean, the healer is healing 1500, so I think the issue is myself. So I do apologize for that, healer. If you watch this video, just know that I felt bad. I'm gonna hit him with my B. I got a little ahead of myself. It's okay, we're chilling. So you're definitely gonna need defensives. So hopefully you could roll some sort of defensive cooldowns. Mocking Blow would be mint. Like, that's just like top notch. Last Stand would be, cause like I feel pretty squishy. Gotta remember to thunderclap. Big chain lightning there. I think damage is pretty good. It's not terrible. Actually relatively solid. I mean, the mana issue is not an issue. It's definitely more active. Oh my god, I'm feared. Make sure we're putting use to that thunderclap, chain lightning there. Yeah, see, not having to focus on the chain lightning aspect and literally only casting it when you get 5 stacks actually feels so good. And the devastate just stacks it up so fast. Damn, look at those like almost instant thunderclap resets. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm a little upset that my chain lightning doesn't hit more than 3 targets. I don't know if you'd be able to make it hit more than more targets. Because forked, like you can take forked lightning, but you would lose 2 valuable of things. Like, what are you gonna take? Nah, that like natural disaster. Maybe if you get enough damage, or crackling thunder potentially. Boom, big. Oh, I missed on my storm strike. That's big yikes. Storm strike. That was the first time my lightning shield dropped. Entire build just around chain lightning doesn't really work. I love being able to pull with it though. Make sure for any parry tanks, this works for any parry tanks. If you have Ghost Strike and you're about to do a pull, make sure you just Ghost Strike, bro. Start the pull with the Ghost Strike. Don't worry about your DPS rotation. Yeah, see, you can start the pull with a chain lightning. Look at that 2.2k crit. At the end of the day, you are a tank, right? So you got to keep in mind your duties as a tank, right? So defensive should be your top priority. Also, if you can roll vigilance as well, that is also massive. It's basically what old salvation used to be. Look at that. I can start the pull with, dude, that's so good actually. You can start the pull with a chain lightning. Yeah, just remember that this is my first heroic, so I probably wouldn't be this like squishy if I was a little bit more geared, right? This is like the absolute start of this adventure. I do kind of want to see where this server takes me. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what bare minimum with this build kind of works with. Like, I'm getting messed up right now. I don't have my mocking blow up. I just mocking blowed. Healer's spamming me, bro. I'm definitely not ready for our rocks. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I think it's not even worth taking lightning bolt. Just chain lightning. Literally, it's just better. Like 1700 HPS. Is that normal? Does anybody play Area 52? Is that normal? Or am I just like absolutely getting ripped on? Now, I still have 12 points left, or 9 points left, and I have so many ability points left. I would take the prop protection pally, 50% reduced damage. You know, I'd have way more defensive options than this. I just kind of wanted to show you what it would kind of be like on Alar. You know what I mean? Oh my god, they did it. Hey, badge of justice. What the heck? Does anyone have a res? You're telling me it's a server where everybody could choose their abilities and no one took a res? Nice, dude. Feels good, bro. It's alright. It's the walk of shame. He said, I said, first heroic, don't know what eye level required, but your boy getting ripped in. And the healer replied, problem is parry tank on level 70. Is parry tank not good at level 70? I thought it was better, honestly. At level 70, I'm also going to be taking like aspect with 2 points into this. I'm also going to take, like right now I don't even have aspect on. I would also be taking the victory rush. So there's a lot of things that I don't have right now. Like victory rush heals so much. If you get victory rush as a parry tank, it's actually so good because there's a talent you can put 3 points into that makes it pop up every time you get every time you parry. So it's really nice. I'm just gonna let them know that I'm doing a video, I guess. I would laugh if they actually knew who I was. Watch them find the video. A lot of players actually find the video later. And they're like, hey, I was in this run, and it actually is. It's very wholesome. The chain lightning pull is actually so nice to have. Like, just start a pull instead of like just running face first into the pack. Be like, oh, my bad. Oh, a proc there. Also, when I get mortal strike, like big yikes. Oh my lord. Yeah. Okay. We're taking nice and easy. We can get through this. I can prove. People have no faith. I mean, threat is good though, right? Threat is pretty solid. DPS is pretty solid. I just have to fix the getting squished. Stop! You're being mean. The arcing thing underneath is hard to see when you're pulling this many mobs. There's one right there. It makes me kind of sad. Kind of sad. It's okay. We do baby pulls so so the group doesn't hate me. That's what we're doing here. We make sure that we're having our defensives up whenever we can. Oh my goodness, they're just donging me, dude. Yeah, threat's super good though. Always keep an eye on your healer's mana. Okay, so we're gonna mocking blow there. That was Yeah, with this destroyer, it gets pretty rough. I don't want to chain lightning on 2 targets. Yeah, I thought the mana would actually be an issue. You might be able to take off a point from like 3 Spirits Atonements, but just 2. Make sure you're getting that Ghostly Strike up. Then Thunderclap in there. This is where I'm gonna get messed up. Oh, I don't have my lightning shield up. Gotta keep that lightning shield up. That's massive damage. That's also what's reducing the cooldown of our Thunderclap. Look at that, just halved. Literally just halved. I don't even have the revenge. I mean, revenge does the same thing, but I'm cooler about it, I guess. This is just a cooler version. I'm disarmed. I'm just punching them. Punch, 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 punch. And what's nice is this Maelstrom weapon actually lasts forever. I think it's 30 seconds. So it like allows you to literally like, hey, I'm at the next pack. That Victory Rush is gonna help a lot. So if you're able to pick it up in Alar, definitely take that. I don't know about talent points if you're gonna be able to have enough talent points for it, but if you copy this build in TBC, really solid. Okay, so we're gonna chain lightning. We're actually not getting messed up by this boss too much, so that's good. Oh, I'm getting ragdoll. Gonna mocking blow there. Health started dropping. Oh, am I lagging? Oh, big lag. Ragdoll. Yeah, honestly, if you go 3 points in a Spiritual Atonement, take out the 2 points in improved Storm Strike. See, this is why we test it out, baby. This is why we test it out. 1000% why we test it out. Oh my god, he just healed me for 10,000. This guy's healing me for my entire HP. Don't let me die. Rip. Kill him. Oh, he's 73, dude. He has 607k HP on TVC. And Hiroki has 600,000 HP. And no one has a res, but we insta-resed. Nice. What's this? Oh, it's the purple set. You know how long it took me to get these shoulders on fucking retail? Too long. Like, just the T-Mog. The purple ret set's beautiful. Is melee just BIS? Because I feel like every single person is just melee. It's kind of lame. Where are the spellcasters at, dude? Alright, this boss is gonna suck. I'm gonna die. Probably just dropping fire all day long, dude. Oh my god, they're both gonna come out. Oh my god, I have no CDs. I'm dead. I'm dead. Please? Healer, come on, buddy, I believe. Oh, he's hitting me for so hard. Okay, note to self. Taking less talents in a TBC dungeon is very difficult. But if this means anything, it means that this is going to be able to be done in Classic, on a Alar server. I really think so. Oh my god, we did it. Let's go. Keep that in mind. Literally missing 9 points and a ton of abilities. The build planner that you see in the description will be the updated one with the most of like what I've tested out, right? And I'll update it as I see fit. But yes, just from that dungeon, I think improved Storm Strike is not the play. I really don't think you need it. So that gives us 2 free talent points. We could just finish up our adaptive defense for that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best play, right? For that capstone bonus. Or, hear me out, Victory Rush with 3 points into improved Victory Rush. Increase the critical strike chance of your Victory Rush by 60%. Gives you 100% when you parry. So it's actually hits hard, as well as it guarantees a Victory Rush, and it generates 100% more threat. So it heals. It actually heals a lot more than you think. Okay, so we're 1 point over. I think we just lose. How about this? Okay, so we're gonna the chance of you getting last stand slim to nuts. We're gonna take that off, and then we're just gonna go 3 points into adaptive defense. You could also do like 3 points in another protection if you're finding yourself taking a lot of magic damage. That's a valid option as well. I think I want to do this though. I think this is the final one. I think this is it. So yeah, in order to roll it on Alar, it's gonna be pretty difficult. You can get away with not having Victory Rush. You can get away with not having Aspect of the Monkey. You can get away with these things as long as you have good gear. But you do need Elemental Mastery or Shamanistic Rage. That's the end of my video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Bitta and Heartbreaker. Really do appreciate the extra support. Just remember, guys, I did post in the Discord, but I will be live streaming for the first time on YouTube this Thursday, November 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern, okay? The Lost Ark beta comes out at noon my time, but I have some stuff that I need to do. So I will be starting stream at 3 o'clock. You are able to actually set a reminder right now. I hope you guys show up. Depending on how many people show up and how, you know, fun it is, I honestly could see myself creating a streaming schedule and playing various amounts of games. PoE, some, you know, Ascension, some prestigious, some actually getting into some content, maybe creating a guild, right? Doing all these extra things, playing the Lost Ark beta, you know, trying new MMOs, really just getting to know you guys. And allowing you to get to know me and having that like kind of one-on-one personal touch. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. This is the end of the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.